Is anyone there?
Greetings to all record enthusiasts.
Yes, indeed, a weekly welcome to Lost and Found, the destination for the best music you've never heard. A-plus recordings, any genre, any era, any artist. Just one extraordinary but sorely underloved lost gem after another from the gargantuan Lost and Found archive, housed deep beneath White Sands in New Mexico. Now airing every 7 days or so on the YouTube thing right here at Lost and Found Nation. Do subscribe while you're here. It's free, low fat, but delicious and nutritious in every way. The best ear candy in the ether. I'm Professor Luke Crampton, your curious curator and host, using every atom of my HI, no AI on Lost and Found, only human intelligence. Selecting the songs and bringing you the backstory to every tune featured. Okay, let's get cracking. How did this terrific Lost corker not find any traction at radio? To my ears, perhaps the finest extended intro of 2016, Lost and Found with the restrained art and craft of Trent Dabbs.
See the thing about hometowns, people dying just to stick around, but I was never good at settling down. I'm just sipping this Manhattan, and I'm thinking about you laughing, and how everything can't stay, and I don't believe in stars. Say you show up on occasion, maybe the weekend we should meet. Maybe it ain't in the cards, 'cause I don't believe in stars. Am I so far and I'm scared, no one else can make you care? Don't spare us the details. See, my life is an awkward phase. My happiness don't translate. Call me up when you feel the same. Say you don't believe in stars. Say you don't believe in stars. At least not that kind. The ones we look up to don't need shine. And we don't believe in stars. They don't even try. They just show up at night. They don't even know what stars.
he is seemingly incapable of writing, recording, and producing anything less than superior material, and is rightly held in high esteem by so many of his singer-songwriter contemporaries. But a mainstream smash eludes him, despite hitting home runs time after time after time. The obscenely talented Trent Dabbs, with a 2016 overlooked treasure, Don't Believe in Stars. Among dozens of acts for whom he co-writes and produces are Lost and Found regulars, the St. John's, Gabe Dixon, Matt Carney, Young Summer, Andrew Bell, Joy Williams, Katie Herzig, and Ingrid Michaelson. The list goes on, and of course includes Amy Stroop, who is the other half of their top-drawer duo pairing, Sugar and the Hi-Lows. Mississippi-born but Nashville-based throughout his professional career, Trent is a cornerstone of the non-country tunesmith fraternity in Music City, which makes me think, what is the female word for tunesmith? Is it, let me think, tune maiden? No. Or perhaps tune Jolie? I think I'll start using tune Jolie, Mr. and Mrs. Smith and all that. Anyway, Mr. Dabbs, very much at the center of the progressive, literate Nashville melody maker scene and a long-time Lost and Found preferred vendor. Trent Dabbs with the splendid Don't Believe in Stars from his 2016 long player, The Optimist. And do check out his web thing, trentdabbs.com, and click on projects to see just how far and wide his art extends. All right, Lost and Found, Professor Luke, now with tenure, showcasing the best of the ones that got away every week on the Baby TV Top Flight Music, which has flown too far under the radar. This glorious track from an unexpected source is more than 40 years old. What are you doing these days, Miss Sarkeesian?
I don't do that much talking these days. These days I seem to think a lot about the things that I forgot to do. Oh, honey, for you. And all the times I had the chance to. Well, I had love. Lord, it's too hard to risk another these days. And if I seem to be afraid to live the life that I have made in song, oh yeah, well it's just that I've been losing for so long. And I wonder if I'll ever see another highway. Well, now keep on moving. Lord, things are bound to be I sit on cornerstones, I count the time in quarter tones till 10. My sweet friend, please don't confront me with my failures. I've not forgotten them. I've not forgotten them. I've not forgotten them.
If you Shazam that track, you'll come up empty. Shazam has just about to every song ever recorded in their extraordinary digital recognition musical database, tens of millions of tracks, but that one's not in there. Why not? Well, it's too rare, it's too unknown, it's too underloved for far too long, perhaps simply too good for the binary world in which we now decline. Lost and Found is here to put the record straight. And no rules ever on Lost and Found, no automatic bias against any artist or genre. If it's great, it's played. That was Cher, would you believe, with the truly great These Days, from her long-deleted 1975 album Stars, which astonishingly has never been released on CD or iTunes or in any digital form. Only Cher has the original master recordings, which begs the question, how on earth do we have it? Despite her immense popularity, neither that song nor that album made the Billboard charts, a gross misdemeanor from another time. Recorded among the fading embers and ashes of her relationship with David Geffen, Stars was her debut LP for Warner Brothers, which criminally dropped the ball promoting an absolute classic. Arguably showcasing Cher's vocal talent with more precision, nuance and glory than any other album she ever recorded, the entire project was exquisitely produced by the great Lord Jimmy Webb, following some unsuccessful earlier sessions for barking mad genius and future murderer Phil Spector. These Days, a cover, of course, of the sublime Jackson Browne Lost classic, though interestingly, a deeply morose additional lyric was inserted into Cher's version, which was missing from Jackson Browne's original. Included just before the final verse, the line is, quote, "And I wonder if I'll ever see another hour," which is nearly as haunting as the final two lines, which have appeared in all versions of the composition, quote, "Please don't confront me with my failures. I have not forgotten them." These Days, never a Hot 100 hit in the US in any of its dozens of updates, despite its status as an all-time Brown beauty. And that, dear listeners, is in my never humble opinion, the all-time finest treatment. These Days by Cher. Another 7 days or so before we're back with you on the Tube of You. Do join me every week for a couple of high-end Lost Gems right here at our Lost and Found Nation destination. Leave your comments below or drop us a line at facebook.com/Lost and Found Radio. And please tell all and sundry about what we're doing here on Lost and Found. If we get enough support, we'll expand the project and return to multi-hour shows. It's entirely up to you. Spread the word. I'm Professor Luke, and this was Lost and Found. Thank you for listening, and do remember, business is what you make happen, art is what you let happen, love is what you want to happen, life is what happens. Hit refresh, play this video again. Catch you next time.